Hi guys, welcome back to my channel and welcome to a new video. Today I want to show you all the books that I got in April, May and June. I know that I got one of them in April, one of them in June and one in May, but the rest, I'm not sure. So let's just get into it. So the first book that I got, this book, my mom got it for me in April. We were still in lockdown and it was right after my birthday. We had to go to the supermarket. She saw this book and she said, you know what, take it. It was my birthday and she got me a present that she made. I'll show you later, but she also got me this book. So this is a short story collection by Haruki Murakami. You know that I love Haruki Murakami. The original title in English is Blind Willow Sleeping Woman, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, Blind Willow Sleeping Woman. The Portuguese title is a little bit different. This title in English would be something like The Girl Who Invented a Dream. So not really sure why they decided to use this one, but okay. I'm really excited about this one because I've read Murakami's Men Without Women, and that's also a short story collection. I reviewed that book, not really review, but I talked about it. If you want, I'll leave the link somewhere. But I'm very excited about this because I really liked Murakami's short stories. I didn't love all of them, but I really enjoyed them. I really enjoyed the message she was trying to convey. I'm very, very excited about this one as well. The second book that I got, this book I got it in May as well. This is by Thomas Hardy, and I have never read a novel by Thomas Hardy. I read a couple of passages here and there while I was studying literature, but I never actually read a novel. So I asked at a girl reading on Instagram because she really likes Thomas Hardy, and I asked her to recommend a book to me, someone who never read Thomas Hardy before. Which book is the best one? And she suggested Far From the Madding Crowd, so this is the one that I got. I got it by accident. I was actually looking for something else, but I found this book. This is part of the Vintage Summer Classics editions, and I really like this cover because it's just so smooth and soft. I don't know a whole lot about this book, but that's okay. I usually read classics like that. I don't know a lot about the plot and I just start reading them. So yeah, I'm excited. Let me know if you have read this book and let me know your thoughts. Then I got 3 books by a Portuguese novelist, and I went to a secondhand bookstore nearby, and I wanted to get something different. Usually I get books by Essa Queiroz because he's my favorite Portuguese novelist, but this time I decided to get Novelas do Minho by Camilo Castelo Branco. I got the 3 volumes, and these are really old editions. These editions are from 1971, but he's from the 19th century, obviously. Really nice condition. I could have, they had older editions, but they were very expensive. Each book was like 15 euros, and I got all 3 for 16. So that's a steal. I don't know a lot about Camilo Castelo Branco because, like I told you, I love Essa Queiroz, and they were like rivals. I really love getting these older books every now and then, and I'm very excited about reading these because, like I said, Camilo Castelo Branco and I, it's just very, we don't know each other. I think I'm going to enjoy his writing, but nevertheless, very excited about these. Then my boyfriend and I went to the department store nearby because we thought that Starbucks was open and it wasn't. And in order to get through that traumatic experience, I got a book. So I got The Italian by Anne Radcliffe. This is part of the Tales of Mystery and the Supernatural series by Wordsworth Editions. I have 2 others. I have The Tales of Mystery and the Macabre by Elizabeth Gaskell and The Haunted Hotel and Other Stories by Wilkie Collins. And now I have The Italian by Anne Radcliffe, and they have different covers. There are yellow covers as well, so I need to get one of each. I wanted to get this book because I know that Jane Austen mentions Anne Radcliffe in one of her novels, one that I haven't read yet. And I know that Anne Radcliffe was older than Jane Austen, and I know that she was one of the first female writers to write Gothic literature. So yeah, I'm just very, very curious, and I'm really excited about this book. I don't know if I'm going to read it in July because we have Jane Austen July coming up, and there's a challenge in which you have to read a book by one of Jane Austen's contemporaries. I don't know if this counts because Anne Radcliffe was older, but at the same time they were alive at the same time. So I don't know. So I don't know if I'm going to read it in July or not, or maybe I'll read it in October, November, because, you know, Halloween, Gothic literature. But I don't know, we'll see. When I realized that Austen mentions Anne Radcliffe in one of her novels, I read a couple of reviews, you know, I just Google Anne Radcliffe because I didn't know her. And yeah, I'm really intrigued, so I found this book and why not? These editions are quite cheap here in Portugal, they're like €4.50. So, and finally, I ordered this book in May, but I got it yesterday, Friday, June 12th. I had to wait like almost 2 weeks to get it, and that's Easterweekend by John Steinbeck. It's here. It's here. I'm supposed to start reading this like on Monday or Tuesday for the John Steinbeck reading challenge. I'm still rereading The Grapes of Wrath, but because I've read it before, I'm going to focus on this one. And I'm supposed to read 3 or 4 chapters a day, I think, in order to finish it. And I'm just so in love. I love this edition. This is the one that I wanted because I have been collecting these editions. I also have the Pearl. These are part of the Great Steinbeck series by Penguin, and The Grapes of Wrath, I also have it in the same edition, but I don't have it here now. And yeah, I just love it. And this is the one that I wanted. I went to a bookstore to find this one and left with Far From the Madding Crowd, so I had to order it. But yeah, this is the one that I'm going to focus on now in June, and then the rest we'll see. I don't know. So that's it. That's the book haul. Whoa. That's the book haul, and yeah, quite a lot of books. These 3 were a little bit expensive, €16, but I got 3 books, and you know, these are really old editions in a really nice condition. So just wanted to quickly mention what's been going on with the Black Lives Matter movement. I'm currently vlogging, so I've mentioned this in my vlog, but just wanted to let you know that, you know, I don't have a huge platform, but I think I should say something. I have been reading all the articles that people are sharing about the Black Lives Matter movement, about the protests, and I think that is very important in order to educate yourself and reflect upon your actions and everybody else's. And, you know, I looked into, you know, I explore all the links that people are sharing about this situation with the Black Lives Matter movement, with the protests. I think that's very important in order to educate yourself. If you don't know a lot about what's been going on, that's extremely important. So there's a lot you can do. You can sign petitions, you can donate, you can participate in the protests, but if you are participating, be careful, because, you know, coronavirus is still a reality, and, you know, wear a mask and try to keep yourself safe and others, because you have friends and family. I'm going to leave links down below if you feel like exploring them like I did, and there's just a lot you can do, even if you can't donate. I checked Twitter, and a lot of people are talking about ways you can contribute. If you can donate money, there are other things you can do. So I'm just gonna leave it at that. I hope you are safe. That's it for today, guys. I really hope you enjoyed this video, and thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.